Previously in Winter Wonder Wasteland. After getting into a moonlit brawl, Lenneth and Carapace arrived in the town of Doe in time to find the growing caravan there. Lenneth encountered Steely Grip again, who vaguely recognizes the Drake from the other night. Meanwhile, Carapace went fishing for information about the changeling hives, and was eavesdropped on by Sapphire Moon and another pony. After a bit more conversation, teching out, and suspicious glances, a call went out for all the passengers of the caravan to round up for departure. The trip out goes relatively smoothly, until a raider attack stops it, and the group has their first combat together. Lenneth and Carapace also dealt with a loose end during the fight, and the rest of the trip went on in relative silence until they arrived at Frostbite Outpost, where they were immediately shuffled to the Applejack's ranger in charge of the base, Candy Apple. Candy Apple gained a bit of a headache from the group's antics after debriefing them, and they were eventually dismissed. And after a bit of oddities, the group finally settled in for the night. And we pick up the next morning. That means you guys can unmute now.
This breakfast is really good. I'm not eating, but, I'm a robot.
So, you guys wake up in the tent in the early morning. So the sunlight from Equestria is just barely stretching into the cloud cover.
God, I thought you guys would never wake up. So boring, being awake all the time. Like,
Well, excuse me, princess.
I'm not a princess. How dare you?
Whatever.
Well, Lenneth
You
is
do
awake.
that when
Someone's
people would be drunk.
Someone's got a hangover.
As the three of you wake up, you notice that Sapphire is still curled up in her blanket on the top bunk.
Are we gonna carry her? I ask.
That was directed at you guys.
Yeah, literally.
I know.
You're just like standing there staring.
I'm just
off.
staring.
I'm like, why are you looking at me?
Well then, I mean, you are a pretty strong dragon.
I'm not carrying that hybrid thing.
Fine, I'll be the pack mule again.
Aww. Aww.
So I lift her up onto my back and just get ready to leave.
Alright. She kind of mumbles in her sleep.
Yeah.
Very good mumbling skills. Okay.
10 out of 10. One mumble again.
Some would say you were General Mumble.
Alright, let's get to the day.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's funny.
So you all head out of the tent, and it's about as busy as it was last night in Frostbite Outpost. Several of the NCR Rangers and Applejack's Rangers are milling about. And there is actually some laughter coming from the tents next to you.
I'm going to go over.
Laughter is a good emotion. I like laughter.
I like a good laugh.
Is the market
And
open yet?
I'm gonna find out what that is.
Let's find out.
And as you step out, your pit bucks all beep, and this map appears on it. So you have a general idea of what the Frostbite Outpost looks like now.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, that was good.
Well, that's
Which
convenient.
one are we in?
You are in the trio of tents on the far left. You're the top one near that entrance.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Right.
Assume that any weird noises from me are just malfunctions.
Yeah, hey. in-character reason for disappearing randomly.
Yeah.
Alright.
Also, are the markets open yet?
The markets are not open because it's still pretty early.
Okay.
Is there breakfast?
It's probably breakfast by the laughter.
Can't go off murdering.
You can smell a bit of food coming in from the cafeteria or the mess hall nearby. But the
Either
laughter...
they're having an all-night party, or
But
there's some food over there.
the laughter doesn't seem to be coming from the mess hall. Seems to be coming from one of the other tents next to you. One of the other 3 tents.
Investigate.
I say we investigate. Or I say we do research.
I say, you sound crazy.
Actually, I made a mistake. There should be 4 tents, but oh well.
It's cool. It's cool.
Hitbook is glitching out.
A little bit. So,
It just that building wasn't built when the
map
was together. Yeah.
well,
Let's say that.
I think the maps are supposed to be updated via satellites that are still in orbit or something.
Satellite glitch.
Shh! I'm trying to make a loophole for you.
Thank you.
Work with it.
Alright, so you guys are gonna investigate the noise, or...
Yes.
Alright.
Yeah.
I mean, I am. If you guys don't, I don't care. There should
y-
be something to drink there.
You start heading down the lines of tents, and you notice that each of these has a sign over the entranceway. There's Fallen Sky, Misfits, and the tent at the very end, where the noise seems to be coming from, is Treasure Trap, with an exclamation point on it.
Treasure trap? That sounds like a trap.
Well,
Hmm. What is
I don't know.
the writing on the sign also seems to be very crudely written. So,
Not undignified.
I go to
You
take a
reckon?
closer look at the sign.
Same.
I'm going to do that too. Oh wait, I still haven't joined the roles group. Fuck.
the link is
Good
up
work.
there.
Okay.
I got it.
Guess
my
I'll roll a
bookmark.
perception check.
For what? Looking at the sign?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say you get 20 on that, and the sign...
Oh, cool.
Well, there's actually not much significant about the sign, aside from the fact that, unlike the other 2, this one seems to have been painted on a bit haphazardly, while the others are very neat and organized.
How do I join the dice room? It's like, wait.
Did I give you the link?
Yeah, I know, but
Give yourself a nickname, and then
Type
type
in
in
Winter
the room
and
name.
then Winter Wonder Wasteland.
Here it is. I got it. Never mind.
I can talk, guys. Shush.
It's like not dancing.
Yes. So I'm gonna look up from the sign and see if anyone seems
Alright,
to
I'm
know
in.
anything about this.
Wait, what was that, Jenko?
I'm gonna look up from the sign and look about to see if anyone seems to be in charge of this sign.
There doesn't
I'm
It's
wondering
just
what
a-
this is.
There doesn't seem to be anyone, but the rangers all seem to be avoiding that tent as best they can, which,
What does this... Can we actually read what the sign says?
yeah, I just said what it says.
Oh. What did it
Treasure
say
trap.
again?
Treasure trap.
You
with
must
an
have a
exclamation mark.
secret.
Treasure trap.
Actually, upon
Okay, how about
upon closer inspection, you actually notice that some of the letters are actually written backwards and or not spelled correctly.
it's just like
Pretty
You're
much.
out of characters. I'm getting a very Borderlands feel from this.
I'm not gonna.
Well,
I'm
good.
gonna be. I'm gonna say you guys can check it out. I don't like that.
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
boldly where no robotic griffin has gone before. I'm gonna walk in.
You walk in,
Even
and a bottle quickly comes flying at your head.
You have a character on your back, remember?
Yeah.
So, do you want to roll to dodge, or?
No.
Take it to the face!
I'm a
Okay.
freaking tank. Glass ain't gonna do shit to me.
The bottle.
Although a rice roll, I don't know what that is, but a dice roll could.
The bottle harmlessly smashes against your head, but some of the glass lands in Sapphire's mane on your back. And inside the tent, one of the occupants goes, "No, come on, why?" Mark.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I love potato wedges. They're
Okay,
like
where did I cut off?
You didn't
You
say
didn't
anything.
cut off at all. You didn't cut up at all. We were actually talking.
Oh. Well, I just dropped from the call or something, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did
It's
you
cool.
say anything?
So basically, I'm gonna let it just try.
Silver, mute your
just
mic.
let it hit me.
No, I don't want to.
Or that.
And it's less of a mic and more of a phone.
There is still a mute button on it.
Wait. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. Can't drive and talk at the same time.
Anyways,
Okay.
voice speaks to you from the great beyond now. So the
So the ball
bottle
comes in my head. I don't try and dodge.
The bottle breaks harmlessly against your head, but some of the pieces of glass land on Sapphire. Not like stabbing her, but landing on her enough.
The pieces to stab her.
Okay.
One of the occupants inside the tent goes, "Woo! 2 points!" which is accompanied by some laughter.
Woo.
11.
Woo, 2
The
points.
occupants inside
Didn't know there was basketball.
all seem to have different variants of spiky armor on them.
I'm not in here, right? Because I said I wasn't
Oh,
gonna
you
go.
stayed out. You stayed out.
Yeah. Janko is
I'm
the only one who actually went in.
I'm outside the tent. I'm not actually. I'm just waiting. Yeah.
Me and Nick are talking about things.
Yeah.
But the occupants inside the tent all seem to have a variety of spiky armor, and their manes are rather disheveled, and several cuts and bruises are on their body where you can see that.
So I'm just going to pipe up and tell them reasonably that if they want to try that again, they won't be able to ever again.
Okay, roll intimidation, no bonus.
But I've got intimidate, haven't
No? Just quite, bluntly, no?
Hold on, let's
Sure
see.
do.
Let me see.
I? Break so easily, terrify.
Oh, you actually have Terrify?
Yeah.
You're gonna use one of your things up for that?
Alright, describe Terrify to me.
You put on a terrifying display, terrifying a creature that can see you for the next minute. Any creature attempting to intimidate a terrified creature just gains +5 to persuasion checks made to do so.
Alright, go ahead and roll then. You're already using this, and you've only got it 1 per day. You sure you want to use it? Hello?
Jenna?
Oh, his mic may have cut out again.
He did say.
Yeah, his mic cut out.
Back.
This is gonna be annoying. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. Shit happens.
I'm gonna sneeze.
Please mute
No,
your
wait,
mic if you
maybe
do.
I'm not. Whenever I tell people
Okay.
I'm gonna sneeze, I don't fucking sneeze.
Okay,
That was fun. So I forget how this works now. Do I do 1d20 plus 7 plus 5?
yes. But,
Okay.
do you really want to
Other
use
spaces?
that? Do you really want to use that? Because you can only use that once per day, and we just started.
Well,
Yeah, but
he
it's not a
hasn't used
combat.
it yet.
It's not a combat thing.
Yeah,
but it says once per day on the
Yeah.
thing.
right there.
These guys seem like they need to be put in their place.
It's up to him.
Alright. Feel free to waste it. You may regret that
Thank
later.
you.
Do it, Django. Do it. Don't listen to
Hell,
him.
these games
Waste it.
are made for regrets. Okay, I already get all the 3s, 2s, and 1s.
Hell yeah.
Alright, go ahead
He
and
has
roll
a
then.
point.
Regret that shit.
Silver talking
no,
from the
back,
great
Charlie.
beyond.
Hell yeah.
Hey.
What's that? My phone keep vibrating.
Jump!
Alright. So, did you roll?
Yeah. They just released this on lunch for an hour, so I'm gonna sit here for the next so long just screaming at you and berating you all.
Like, terrifying nerds. Okay,
Terrifying. Ah! Hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah. If you
No,
don't
that
back
is
off,
terrifying.
I'm gonna make you
So-
regret it.
the group of ponies looks at you as you open your jaw a bit more than they thought possible
Than normal.
and kind of snap
Five
at them a
Nights at
few
Freddy's.
times.
Five Nights at
That's
Freddy.
not terrifying. That's just more like disgusting.
Shut up.
Five Nights at Freddy.
Yes.
Five nights.
Anyways,
like that.
How about I
however,
just slice one of their crates with my wings?
however, this doesn't seem to disturb them for too long as they quickly go from scared looks to laughing. Wow, check out this guy.
Like I said, less scary, more disgusting.
Hello.
Yes. Hello? Did you not hear me?
Hello.
I did.
I didn't quite hear what you said. Sorry.
They're basically just they're
Laughing
more
you off, mate.
they're more impressed than scared, but you did get them to jump for a few seconds.
Okay, I'll take that. So, what exactly are you doing in here?
This is our tent. We're the treasure trap caravan. One of them says.
That doesn't answer my question. What do you do?
They all look between each other before turning back and answering. Kill ponies. Stuff like that. We're just here for the treasure bot, okay? And,
What treasure bot?
the
Bicka.
nearest one who actually has a rifle strung across their back just kind of leans in and goes, "Didn't you hear? Apparently the Crystal Empire is supposed to be full of old world treasures. Imagine how much you could sell those for." Oh, so many drugs I could get off that.
Menthols, please.
Drugs? Where? I heard drugs.
I was waiting for Silver. Yep.
I'm just gonna pretend that
Yep.
these guys are Silver's replacement until he can actually play.
Yes, these are his people.
My people.
So yeah.
Oh my god.
I've always wanted people.
While looking
So
over
sorry, go on.
while looking over all of these guys, you also notice that they seem to have different markings on them. Some have black fire painted onto their hooves. Others have a variety of squares dotting the hooves. And one of them even has these starbursts at the end of them.
War paint.
They look cooler when you're on drugs.
They have candy?
If they're drugs, candy.
Silver, shut up. Jenko.
Sounds like he's eating a couple now. Yeah, I'm just sorry.
I said I was out for lunch, so I'm eating lunch right now.
Okay.
That's great.
Anyways.
This is the trouble I told you about earlier. Is my brain's not the best today.
Yeah.
Drugs?
It's okay, you're still waking up anyways, so it fits.
No, I'm not. Oh wait, yeah. Okay.
No, I'm not.
You're still booting up.
Okay.
Moving on. Getting a bit on a tangent here.
Is Crimson going to come in at all? Because I know you're outside.
Yeah, I'm presuming he's still standing outside the tent with Lenneth, unless they went off to do other things.
No, we're
Just
I'm
staring
outside
at
the
the tent entrance.
What
I
are we
am
doing?
sitting at the tent entrance.
What?
Okay.
Like a normal pony thing.
I'm
I
just
am a normal.
I'm just thinking
Exactly.
a little bit. I don't know.
Alright. Lenneth is having his morning vodka.
It's in a teacup, so it looks better.
Anyways, what were you gonna do, Jenko?
Well, I was just curious about these guys, and they're not that interesting, so.
Fuck those guys.
But they have drugs.
They don't have them right
I'm
now.
a robot.
So are you just going to leave unimpressed?
Yeah.
All
Have
right.
fun with that.
Save the drugs for me.
You're
I'm not
here.
going to kill a bunch of people for a person I haven't met yet.
As you leave, one of them
You do it.
As you leave, one of them goes, well, I guess I'll just have to remember him for greed later. Alright. And with that, they resume their drinking and bottle throwing.
As
They
I
don't have
leave,
vodka, do they?
Jenko?
Yeah, I think they do. But it's the kind of vodka that just makes you like really weird.
No, it's just really bad, cheap vodka.
Exactly.
Anyways.
That's stuff you can get in a squirt bottle.
Anyways.
Yeah. So as I exit the tent, I bring Sapphire off my back and do my best to brush the glass off her before she hurts herself, and put her back on the back.
She just kind of rolls back onto your back lazily, kind of nestling in
Heavy
between your wings.
Aww.
Ah!
Heavy sleep.
Ah! Achoo!
Okay.
That's a good thing he's got metal wings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't
and
they don't
they're
really
sharp as
tickle.
fuck.
Anyways, so after being thoroughly unimpressed by the treasure trap caravan, what are you gonna do now?
I'm gonna go find the others.
Come to us. We will
I'm right
talk
here.
to you.
Yeah, presumably they're just standing right outside the tent.
Or,
I thought
At
he went
least
off and got. Yeah, I thought Bolly went and got his vodka already.
I was
I'm pretty
staring
sure
at
he
them.
woke up with vodka in hand.
That's true.
I just magically appear vodka into my hand somehow.
I
Some
think you
random
could solve
stranger
world
gives you
peace with that
vodka.
right there.
I don't know about that. Alright, so
I was just
Hey,
kidding.
what's vodka? But yeah, off topic. Anyway, did Crimson ever tell Steely his name?
No. No, he did not.
I mentioned my name was Red to Sapphire, but no one actually caught that. No one actually caught that. Bully called me Crimson.
And I didn't hear you use the name Red on the audio, so I'm assuming that nobody knows your actual name.
I thought I said that to Sapphire.
Alright.
No, but anyway. Well, you want to go find that dragon?
What?
Sure thing, Steely.
What is happening to me? And I fall on my face.
Well, that was easy.
Lenneth face plants in the middle of the open area.
Do I have to carry everyone in this stupid party?
You just have to poke me and I'll fucking do shit.
More like roll.
Lena, get up.
Just poke me. Just do it. Just do it, you fool. Just do it.
I'm not poking you with my swords. Don't know where you've been, man.
I toss a rock at his head.
Just poke me. Don't fucking throw a thing at me.
It's a pebble.
The pebble skips off of Lena's head and rolls harmlessly into the dirt.
I flip the F out and attack nothing. I just like swing my arms around and stuff.
You just flail.
Oh
Use flail! It's super effective!
As you attempt to bring Lenneth back into the realm of the sober,
yeah.
An NCR ranger actually approaches you guys. Are you guys the caravan that came in last night?
Yes, we are.
That would be us.
Depends on what kind of alcohol you have.
Paladin Candy Apple wanted me to tell you guys to report to Pinpoint back at the main tent.
Fair enough.
Tell
her we're on our way.
She kind of wanted you to be there now.
Oh, that's easy. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going right now to go see what a annoyed horse wants.
Yeah.
Apparently so am I. I'm following this drunk driver. This doesn't seem like a good idea.
None of this seems like a good idea. You're gonna start analyzing now?
Of course.
Anyways. So, you all head back to the tent where you had met Candy Apple before.
Oh, and by the way, Lenneth has a thing for Candy Apple. Let's just say that.
Okay.
Let's just say that.
How about you actually roleplay that sometime? Just actually be your character.
Let's just say that, though.
Fine. Anyways, so you get to the tent, and while it's just as busy as it was the other day, Candy Apple does not seem to be present here.
Oh.
I thought you wanted us here. Where is she?
But, as you enter...
I look sadly at the empty chair, whatever it is.
As you enter, one of the people nearby with what seems to be a variety of different guns, some of which have been frozen over, flags you down. Oh, hey, over here! You guys are the group from Doe, right?
Yeah.
That would be us.
Excellent. Paladin Candy Apple wanted me to get your registration name. So, yeah. What do you guys want to be called?
Oh, Like a group? Oh.
Yeah.
I'd be
And
ready for this decision.
on the wall in front of the pony's desk, you can actually see a few lists with titles on each of them, and it's the same names that you saw on the tents.
You know what we should do? I say we should get like almost the exact same name as one of the other caravans, but with one word replaced, and then they'll be so angry at us, but we'll be laughing at them, be like, "No, we made up this name ourselves."
How about no?
Group
Okay.
democracy. So much fun.
Lenneth, you're drunk. Go home.
Steely,
Hello.
any suggestions?
Yeah, what do you think?
SLRS.
What does that
Works for
stand
me.
for?
Steely, Lenneth.
Works for
You
me.
know, all our names.
No, that sounds too easy. How about the, let me think, actually.
You know what? I'm just gonna write that name down.
You know what? We're the weird ones. Let's get that out there.
Expedition,
the weird one.
Expedition 3.
The pony
The
kind
weird-
of shuffles a bit on his chair. Noted.
We're the weird ones. I think
Yep,
weird
just
ones
call
would
us
be
the weird
perfect,
ones. Yeah.
actually.
Are you sure that's what you want?
Yeah.
I
Let-
Why
think
not?
I think
When
that
our
would,
enemies hear that the weird ones are coming, they will cower in their little shoes.
They will cow and not know if
I should
they
add
should be
that
worried.
this is going to be the name that your group will be identified by for
I
the
like
rest
that.
of the campaign.
yeah, they'll
so...
be like, hey, you know those weird ones
your
over
point?
there?
Not exactly a threatening name, or an inspiring one.
Exactly. They'll be too busy laughing to take their first defense.
Actually, I think we should actually make a serious name, because since we've been so comical this whole time, let's actually have a serious name.
Yeah.
I think that would be... I'd rather we
mean-
have a serious name.
I mean, if you wanted to have a joke, you
Diversity?
could have a pun in it.
No, I don't want to...
Wait, I got one. Diversity.
Diversity? That's,
Like
no.
die.
I'm done.
I'm
No.
I'm
How
done.
about, let me
Are you
think.
done?
The
That was the
Wasteland
DM leaving the room.
friends.
Okay.
How about we call ourselves the Wasteland Wanderers?
I think there is actually someone in the actual fictions for that, so.
I mean, that's all I could come up with, because I'm so good at this.
The pony at the desk kind of looks you guys over again
The Wasteland Wanderers.
and
The
thinks for a
Wasteland
second.
Wanderers.
What about the snowy stable? Since
What?
you guys all seem to be from stables.
We didn't ask for your opinion!
The pony just
Ignore
kind of
it.
shrinks back
He-
on the chair.
He's drunk. Ignore him.
Ignore the
Go
drunk
with
dragon.
Okay. But
We would appreciate it.
so, what do
Put us
you
down
guys
to
want to
the
be
stable.
called? Okay.
We're gonna go with that name.
He pulls out another list and writes "Snowy Stable" at the top.
That
What
sounds
are your
so
name?
intimidating.
What are your names again?
Steely Grip.
Drunk Dragon? I mean, Lenneth?
Lenneth,
Does Lenneth actually have a
parentheses, drunk dragon. And,
Does Lenneth have a second name, or is it just Lenneth?
I think it's just Lenneth.
Okay.
He points at the filly on Steely's back. What's her name? Is she okay?
Is
She's
she
just
a member or just...
Her name is. She goes by Sapphire.
Sapphire.
Passed out filly? Weird.
They kind of want full names, by the way.
Well, Lenneth doesn't have a last name because his parents died.
Well, yeah, that is your full name. Oh well.
Sapphire Moon, I think she said.
Alright, he writes that down. And what about you? He points the quill at you.
I don't really like names per se, but just call me Crimson.
Okay. And done.
Wow.
Well, welcome to Frostbite Outpost, a snowy stable caravan. And he tacks up the list next to the other three.
Huh. Okay. Thank you for welcoming us. Huzzah.
Yeah. And sorry about all the... Sorry if Paladin Candy Apple was a bit, mean. She hasn't exactly been having a good time recently.
I like what? Oh, okay. That's okay. I can deal with it.
That's
so
That's fine.
I'm a strong dragon. You tell her that, by the way. I'm strong.
Okay.
He's
kind
drunk.
of... The pony kind of looks to one side a bit questioningly.
Are you looking at me funny?
No.
That was a weird thing to come back to.
Just ignore him. He's drunk.
That's what I thought.
My senses went out there. What happened?
I should be a functioning drunk. That's like the problem.
Lenneth is basically trying to get the pony who was taking your names to hit on Candy Apple for him.
He's not.
As you start to get a bit aggressive with this pony, you hear some as near the entrance to the tent, some of the NCR Rangers are readying their rifles.
Like I would attack in the middle of a fucking room. Yeah, that is a drunk thing I would do, though.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Oh dear.
You guys should actually try to calm me down and not, like, just sit there and let me
Lenneth.
get more angry.
Lenneth, you're drunk. Chill.
Yes, I am. Good. Thanks for telling me something I already knew.
Yeah, not exactly calming, Nick.
Do we need to have a talk?
What kind of talk?
In private?
Oh, no, we don't.
Then follow.
Okay.
All
I'm
right.
silent. I don't know why.
There
The pony kind of takes his hoof away from his chest, still a bit scared of Lenneth,
I'm
and
just a little dragon. Huh.
and turns back to the guns on the table, but glances back at you guys. Oh, by the way, my name's Pinpoint, just in case you need me. I'll be monitoring your radio transmissions coming in to Frostbite Outpost, so if you need any help, you know who to call.
Thank
Yeah.
you. I'll be sure to.
Ghostbusters?
What
I don't
is
know
that?
why I wanted. I don't know why I said that. but just thought-
Hey! I didn't use the fourth wall yet. Yeah. Freaking.
Well, what do
And
we do now?
he-
What are we supposed
He
to do?
immediately goes back to taking a hammer in his mouth and a chisel and his hooves and starts trying to pick away at the ice-covered guns.
What are we supposed to do now, guys?
Well, we're a group now, apparently.
Well, there's still the market, and I guess you could check out the other caravans. You already met one.
No,
Sure, why not? Let's
I
check
think
out
we
the
should
others.
find the most civilized ones. Us being almost the
Not bad.
most civilized.
Alright.
We are very civilized.
I'm pretty sure compared to all the others, we're not as uncivilized. Civilized, so.
Well, might as well go around and check, right?
Yeah.
I'm having trouble
Alright, guys,
standing most of
I've
this
pat-
because my connection is not being very good to me.
I
Oh,
pat
no.
the back of
That's why
My
I'm being
friend's
so quiet. I
everything.
just don't understand what's being said most of the time.
Oh. Sorry,
So,
Jenko.
It's okay.
Let's go there. Let's
Alright.
check out the other tent.
Yeah, let's find out what the hell everyone else is doing.
Okay,
So,
stabilize now. Where are we going?
Let's check out the competition.
so you head back to your tent and are looking at the other 3 tents. The treasure trap caravan seems to still be having their party, a bottle occasionally flying out the door to attempt to clock a NCR ranger, but the bottles keep flying right over their heads.
Those guys
I
need to take
think
aiming
they want-
lessons.
Take that shit. They're drunk.
Well,
Um,
probably should work on the aim a bit better.
I bet my accuracy is better when I'm drunk.
outside the Fallen Sky caravan, however, there's actually a sprite bot just silently hovering in place.
I don't care. What's the sprite bot?
Why is it silent?
If you know Eddie from Fallout New Vegas?
Like one of those?
Yeah,
You know those orbs that fly around with antenna and play the radio?
Yes, those things.
Yeah.
yeah,
Those were parasprites.
yeah. Still the same size, but designed to look like parasprites, and
Yeah.
constantly playing the March of the Parasprites song. Do 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 do
Interesting.
do.
Oh yeah, that. Oh my god. Fuck! Pinkie
But-
Pie is always watching.
But
Forever.
But this one isn't making any noise. It's just silently hovering near the
that doesn't-
door to the Fallen Sky.
That doesn't sound.
I'm good. Investigate.
I hope
That is
isn't
abnormal.
sentient.
I'm going to take a perception on that.
To
Is that excellent?
you try to approach, and as soon as you get close, the sprite bot wheels at you and starts beeping.
Beep.
Um,
Okay, we're making the noises too. That's great.
Beep 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 beep
I'm
beep
trying to
beep
make
beep.
it realistic. Okay, shut up.
DM, come
But yeah, it lets out a long series of beeps at you, long and short,
Rude.
and
R2.
and then and once it's done, it stops, still hovering midair and staring at you.
I'm
R2.
staring back at it.
It continues to stare back at you.
Staring contest goal.
Um,
It doesn't have eyes, does it?
Yeah, it does.
it has a
Parasprite.
camera.
I don't know. Out of character.
Jenko.
I really don't know what this is, so I'm just curious of what it is. I've been in a stable.
Jenko, feel free to roll.
Tech.
Well, I was gonna say, perception or something to see if you can actually understand any of the beeping noises.
Okay.
Because you're a robot, and robots are friends always. Of course.
Okay, so
So, what are you rolling
still a
for?
20.
Yeah, still 1d20. What are you rolling for?
Understanding the beeps.
Yeah, I know. What skill are you using?
Oh, friggin' perception.
Alright. The Crusader mainframe in you actually interprets that into a message that you can fully understand, and it goes, "Prepare to surrender, dirtbag!"
It wants us to surrender, guys. Should we listen to it? I'm not really.
I'm not scared of you!
Lenneth, shut up.
Oh god.
What is
Sorry.
this thing?
Sorry, guys. I'm not feeling well. Be right back.
Alright. So, Jenko
It's
has, explained to you what it said, sort of.
Yeah, I'm just like, what is this thing?
You've never seen it before?
No.
It usually plays a lot of music, and it's really bad music, usually. But, you know, like, I guess, this is odd that it talks.
Well, I assumed it would.
It doesn't usually talk. I
You
mean,
don't?
it's kind of hard I'm pretty sure it's, like, difficult to, I mean, its only function is to just fly around with a camera and play music. I think, right?
For the most part, yeah.
But you know, it's you know, they can't talk. That's impossible. They can't communicate.
After,
Well, clearly it can.
after a few seconds, a pony actually sticks their head out and looks at the sprite bot. "What are you beeping at now?" She turns to look at you guys. Oh.
I'm pretty sure Danson would enjoy this right now because
Too bad she's still unconscious.
She's like blacked the fuck out.
Hi there. Who are you?
We are the
Crimson?
What were we again?
The snowy stable.
I'm gonna say I'm still looking right at the thing. I guess.
I was actually
Crimson.
asking the team when I said what were we, but
Crimson.
She kind of waves a hoof in front of your face and
Oh, my apologies.
When she does that, however, you notice that some bits and pieces of her hoof are burned away or decayed. In some places you can see the muscle and bone.
Ow!
Ma'am, are you okay? You look like you've seen better days.
She gives a bit of a gruff chuckle. "I guess you've never seen a ghoul before." And she steps out of the tent fully, and the pony in front of you is dressed in this doctor's coat, a bit torn and tattered from
Oh my god,
years
she's
of
dead.
miscarrying. And the pony herself, however, is a unicorn mare with very little hair left. It seems she used to have a electric blue mane, and her coat is a kind of sea green color. See? Not entirely dead, not entirely alive. Ghouls aren't fun.
Interesting.
Do body parts fall off of you sometimes?
He's drunk.
sometimes with enough radiation. Otherwise, not really.
I do actually say that he's drunk.
Well, anyways, my name's Patrick. And she holds out a hoof to Crimson.
I shake it. Nice to meet you. They call me Crimson.
Likewise. Believe it or not, I'm actually my group's medic. She glances at the sprite bot next to you. Sorry, was he giving you trouble? He does that sometimes.
What is that thing?
Can you understand what it's saying?
Oh, yeah, of course. I'm the one who's been trying to fix him up all these years.
Oh. Well, you know what? That's pretty awesome.
That is awesome. Too bad our little friend here is sleeping. She would have loved to help with that.
Yeah, I've met a lot of ponies who wanted to sex Sarge here. Oh well. As long as you guys don't.
Oh. Okay, that's interesting. Well, where's the rest of your team? Or squad?
They're in the tent, and she kind of points at the door behind her.
Okay.
I
wonder if Steely will say anything now.
He's away for a bit. Jenko's not feeling well.
Thank you.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna assume Jenko is following you guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Such a lovely lady.
She actually kind of waves a hoof nonchalantly, like, "Oh, you," and she turns and heads back into the tent, holding the door open for you guys to come in.
Alright, let's go with... I want to see how this is.
The sprite bot kind of keeps following Crimson as though still waiting for a reply, and it floats inside the tent along with you guys. Jetstreams,
okay,
Jet, Swallow, we've actually got some company. And inside there are two ponies sitting at a card table with a bunch of cards in their hooves. And
how can you hold them like that?
magic.
Oh my god!
And they both seem to be in some raggedy garb, but nothing too major. And roll perception.
I will.
You can both.
I will once I... I'm so unprepared.
Yeah, you can both roll if you want.
Hold on. Docs.
15.
On a character sheet. I forgot to open it because I'm an idiot.
Nickname?
I haven't... Okay, perception plus 6. So 20 plus 6. 20 plus 6.
Alright, nickname, you think you notice something odd about these two, but nothing majorly sticks out. Lenneth, you actually notice that their cutie marks match.
Fuck you, man. Jesus. I didn't know you were a problem.
They seem to have the exact same cutie mark.
What's up with that? Point.
The two Pegasus ponies actually look at you at the same time and look where you're pointing, and
Booty!
And they both kind of visibly, or they both audibly groan in unison. Patchwork kind of gives Lenneth a nudge. Try not to talk about that. Dashites don't exactly like being reminded of what they've done.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Then I will not say anything.
What's a Dashite?
Was that in character, or?
He doesn't know what it is. Would he know what it is?
Probably not.
I myself don't know what that is.
Jetstream, a sky blue pony with a metallic gray mane, kind of slams his cards down on the table. Can we not have this discussion now? Please, Patchwork.
Okay.
Patchwork actually raises a hoof. Now, come on. He doesn't know any better. It was just an innocent question. Jetstream kind of slumps in his chair. Fine. You tell them, though. And Patchwork turns. Sorry about him. He's still not happy. Dashites are Pegasi who have turned against the Enclave. They wanted to help the ponies down on the surface, but the Enclave didn't approve of it. So they all got branded with the first Dashite's cutie mark. And
seems like they did the right thing then.
Swallowtails, the other Pegasus, kind of looks down at his cards. Yeah, the right thing. He mumbles. Jetstream just sits there angrily, keeping his eyes shut. So what about you? Patchwork asks. What's your story?
Well, how about you start, Crimson? How about you start telling your story?
Patchwork actually notices Lenneth's lack of enthusiasm.
I'm from Stable 75.
Oh, a stable dweller. Interesting.
Indeed. I only recently left the stable, so I really don't know much about the outside world. I've just been doing some research.
Alright. I'm a bit of an old ghoul myself. She kind of...
How old?
What's today?
I don't know. I honestly don't.
What's today? Sunday?
It's been about 210 years.
Oh. It's a pleasure then.
Pre-war ghoul. Cactus, we can hear your typing.
So spry.
Well, thank you. The radiation kind of helps with that, and...
I can tell. There certainly seems to be a lot of it.
Oh my god, dude. So, why?
As this conversation is going on, the Spritebot actually extends a small shock prod and pokes Nick with it, giving him a minor jolt.
Yeah. What is thing doing?
Sarge, cut that out. The Spritebot kind of leans back a bit and beeps a bit more, then just retracts the cattle prod and heads back out of the tent.
What was that for?
Sorry about him. His programming is a bit skewy. That's what happens when you do it yourself.
Understandable. said, I came from. I'm a stable girl from Stable 75.
Yes, you already said that.
I
No,
forgot.
I know. Just making sure. One can never be too careful. I've been trying to do research on an old war species known as the changelings.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've sort of heard about that. And she kind of rubs her temple, a bit of the skin peeling off as she does so.
Smiles.
I don't throw up. I just kind of gag. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. It may have been 200 years, but I'm still not quite used to it. And she quietly puts her hoof back down.
Not
I
used
can't
to
believe
it?
Dad forced me out, and I burned like a corpse to death.
Yeah, well, it's sometimes hard to forget that you're rotting away. Jetstream actually just growls a bit. Do you have anything you actually want to say, or are you just here for our life stories?
Oh, well, we just like meeting ponies.
We're just friendly.
That's why we're called the Snowy Stable.
Exactly.
I'm just like,
Swallowtails kind of giggles at the name. Jetstream glares at him, and he immediately shuts up, though.
Yeah. It's better than what we could have been named.
That still doesn't give you reason to be so nosy.
I could be nosy if I want, Jesus.
My apologies.
Just go.
I can see we are not wanted here, and then I just, fucking scamper out.
Patchwork kind of bows her head. Sorry. We'll see you around, okay?
Well, if there's anything
Totally.
you need, Patchwork, don't hesitate to ask.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Give a little kiss on, just like put my hand out to shake.
She takes it and shakes it, doing her best not to let any of her fall off again.
Yeah. I kindly just give a little playful, just kiss the hoof, just like I'm like, bye.
Ew. You realize that ghouls are basically the equivalent of zombies.
I'm just like, oh my god.
Crimson really doesn't care. You realize, out of character, if he can get good emotions from it, he's fine with it.
Swoon!
Yeah, Patchwork kind of glows a faint green, and your pitbucks all tick for a few seconds. But it quickly stops, and
yeah, I'm guessing a kiss doesn't do much. But I know what other things do. A lot of...
Hello!
Ha 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 ha.
Oh god. So
you have to actually watch your. Never mind. Anyways,
so you guys leave the tent and
let's go see who else is doing things.
Yeah.
Can we look around, see who else is?
Yep. While there's a bit of noise coming from the Fallen Sky tent and the cacophony coming from Treasure Trap, the third caravan, the Misfits, seem to actually be kind of quiet.
Misfits was the Raider type group, wasn't it?
No, that was Treasure Trap. Misfits you haven't
alright.
visited yet.
Okay.
Let's visit Misfits.
Okay. Well, let's go see what they're doing.
Alright. You head over and you actually find that the door's locked.
Are they? What's going on in there? Knock, knock.
They do?
No answer.
Hello?
Can I like roll to like try and listen in?
You
I'm doing it.
can. That would be perception.
I am too, and I rolled a nat 20.
Jesus Christ.
I hear everything.
I just. Oh God!
So, Lenneth puts his ear to the door and thinks he hears something. He hears the sound of breaking glass and a lot of laughter coming from inside. Nickname, you actually hear nothing from the Misfits tent. It sounds like they're not even there.
Oh, so I hear the other.
Yeah, you
the other-
hear next door.
Okay. I'm like, they're having a party in there.
No, they're not. Trust me.
Should I trust you? Should I really?
Yes.
I'm like, we've been traveling this whole time, and I'm like, yeah, I still don't trust you.
And I'm just like, yeah.
Anyways.
Suddenly, as you're listening in, a loud trio of gunshots echoes through the camp.
Oh shit. Trio.
Yeah. And everyone just freezes and looks around, trying to see what's happening.
Do we need to
I
make
say we get into cover as soon as we can.
What did you say, Nick?
Do we need to make a perception to determine where it is?
You can, but the openness of the area makes it a bit hard to pinpoint, so you've got a -5 penalty. Hello?
I heard. I'm rolling.
It's just everyone
21.
was silent.
21. Sorry, that was bad.
21.
And that's factoring in the -5?
Yes, it is.
Alright. You actually kind of managed to pin it down, and it seems like it's coming from the 4 rows of bigger tents that the Rangers have been coming in and out of.
Oh.
Point.
Yeah.
I like just turn Lenneth around like that way.
Oh. Okay, so let's trot over there, I guess.
Let's go see where the gunshots came from.
And
Yeah, let's go head into it. Head first into danger. That's us.
Exactly.
as you're heading in that direction, the Rangers all start to follow along with.
Oh. So we're all, like, running towards the gunfire. Okay. So we run into the room. What do we see?
You try to enter the tent, but there's already several Rangers crowded around it.
Well, what happened? Can we,
And-
like, find out what happened?
You manage to peek over and see that there's actually a dead NCR Ranger on the floor.
3 shots and he was down? We've taken so many shots from... whatever.
Look,
Well.
it's a cutscene death, okay?
Yeah,
Fair
cutscene
enough.
deaths are never... just... They're always
Damn
realistic.
cutscene deaths.
You
Damn you, cutscene deaths! Just like in Halo, when like all the Spartans die,
Yeah,
you get
Reach.
one shot to the face and you're dead. Cutscene.
Good old Reach. Anyways, yeah, so a pair of Applejack's Rangers by the door are actually trying to push the crowd away,
I
but
move out of the way because they know what they're doing.
you can still see through the crack in the door to see what's going on inside.
I am a curious researcher. I want to see what it is.
So are you going to actually sneak in a bit?
Sure.
Alright, roll stealth or acrobatics if you want to try, like, jumping over or something.
Jumping over all the ponies.
Hey, be creative, you guys.
Well,
can
my
I sneak
stealth
under
is
them?
better. I'll
Sneak
just
under
try to
them?
sneak in. 28. Yes.
Actually, how tall is Lenneth?
He's as tall as
Right?
not even that tall. He's not. He's kind of short.
Alright.
He's shorter. When a horse is standing up, like let's say Big Mac, he would come up to like his neck.
Alright, so he's a little shorter than the average pony.
Yes.
Alright. Nick, was that your stealth roll?
Yes.
Alright, you managed to kind of shuffle through the crowd and around to the back of the tent, and you lift up the edge of the tent to peek in, and inside is a gun left on the floor and a
We can sell bullets.
ranger who actually seems to be a griffin. Seems to be one of the rangers who had been leading your caravan in the
Oh
other day.
Oh.
God.
Ew.
You can vaguely hear the rangers inside talking. 3 rounds? Yep. Where do they even get this pistol from? Dunno. And how's it even working? I thought guns don't work here. It's sporadic this far out. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. And when they do, we end up with stuff like this, because ponies and griffins and people aren't prepared. Alright. Get the body to Lollipop. Send the gun to Brass Tacks. Alright. And her partner? His partner? Who? The Pegasus? Yeah. See what information you can get out of her. Alright. And the rangers head towards the door to help block it off until the ponies requested actually make it there.
Okay.
There we go.
I kind of got a few ideas what happened, but we don't know exactly.
Did you sneak in with me?
Oh, I don't remember.
You did not.
Oh, so I guess
I
I'm just
heard
gonna
all-
sit here and wait until Crimson tells me what happened.
Do I need to sneak back out?
No, you can pretty much just walk around.
I walk
Because
back.
no one really cares,
You gonna...
3 shots.
I am a normal pony.
I'm a normal. Yes.
You actually gonna inform the
Yes,
other
I
two?
am.
I'm normal. I'm just.
By the way, I'm normal.
Anyways.
Cool.
Yes.
I'm going to reply to that statement by saying that if he's normal, he's probably the only one in this caravan that bloody is.
Well, Jenny could. I bet Jenny could have just like walked over everyone. He wouldn't have to like sneak or acrobatic. He'd just walk through them.
Alright.
Yeah, like through the walls.
Be like, what is going on?
But, Nick makes it back to the party, and go ahead and inform them, Nick. God damn it! Mark.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay, cool, he's back.
Okay, so Carapace, you head back to the party and go ahead and actually inform them of what you saw.
Exactly.
Like, in character, tell them.
Oh, there was it was indeed 3 shots.
Yes.
They don't know. They said they don't know how the person got a pistol or how the guns were working. The gun worked. They're bringing people. They're bringing some people over now.
And as you say that, a few ponies with a stretcher actually come in, and a third one, a unicorn, actually levitates the gun into his grip and takes it with him.
Grip.
Magical grip.
Magical grip.
And as everything starts being cleared out of the tent, the crowd disperses as well, leaving the 4 of you there.
Oh. So.
Guys, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. I really don't think I can play this right now. My connection, on top of me being ill, I just can't.
Alright.
Sorry, guys.
We'll just have you being quiet.
We seem to be having a bit of an off day, anyways.
Yeah.
It happens to the best of us.
We're not even having combat just yet, but you know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if we were, I think we'd get owned because we haven't got a healer.
Yeah.
Dance and pass out.
In fact, I'd have to like contort to like protect the healer as they're on my back.
Yeah.
As we've already proved. But yeah. So Jenko starts feeling a few malfunctions and heads back to the tent with Danson to.
I think you mean Steely.
The 2 of you head back to the tent and.
It's okay. It's okay.
And your asses feel a little smarter.
Nick,
good one.
Get out.
I feel like with comments like that, Nick, your icon is kind of perfect. Okay.
It kind of is.
Anyways, so.
All right, I'm gonna keep myself muted and listen. So yeah.
All right. So. Steely and Sapphire head back to the tent to continue resting up. So it's now just Lenneth and Carapace standing in front of this tent guarded by Steel Rangers, or Applejack's Rangers.
I prod Crimson and ask him, what the hell do we do now?
We could offer to help.
I guess. Let's go ask. Do you need some help? Eh?
I'll let him do the talking.
I love how Lenneth's accent is just all over the place.
Yeah. And you gotta love how my character is letting him do the talking despite him being the better talker.
And his character being drunk off his ass. Anyways.
Yeah.
He's probably just a mirror Russian.
So, Lenneth approaches one of the guards and asks that. And the guard just kind of looks you over, looks behind you at Carapace, and raises an eyebrow.
Yes.
I thought you were gonna do the talking.
I said yes.
The Steel Ranger just shakes his head and nods. All right, fine, I guess.
Wow, that's pretty good.
If you can give us some idea of what happened here, we'll be quite appreciative of it.
Oh,
Okay.
so let's find out what happened.
All right.
Friends,
I'm gonna get roll a
slap in the
perception on the
face.
scene.
The Rangers step aside and let you head in. The tent inside doesn't look too much different from yours, only the beds aren't bunk beds, and each has a trunk at the end. There's a small pool of blood on the dirt floor, and a magical outline has been left behind by the medics of where the griffin was.
So,
I roll a perception to like look around and see if they missed anything.
Okay. Is that
26.
right? You start to look around, and you actually find a piece of cloth caught on one of the bed frames.
Hmm.
ooh, bed stuff.
Though it just seems to be some NCR barding.
It's like
It
we're
seemed
doing
to-
LA Noire already.
Yeah. Seems there was a struggle here.
John, you're
Write it in my notebook.
you.
Detective.
I'm just imagining Carapace shapeshifts a little bit so he has a fedora on him.
Yeah. And people don't question it.
Milady.
Oh
I
god.
have a monocle suddenly.
Is it fedora?
Holmes!
It looks like there was a struggle here.
What do you think, Holmes?
Phelps.
Leonard, you're drunk.
Anyways, so you found the cloth.
Yes.
Other than that, there doesn't seem to be much else around here. There's
Hello.
still a slight hole from where the 3 bullet shells landed into the dirt.
Oh.
Are there any holes in that tent?
Was it shells or casings?
Casings. It's 10mm pistol. The casing.
What was the gun that guy was working on?
Just a bunch of generic rifles.
Hmm.
But your perception does actually notice the pair of the trio of bullet holes not on the far side of the tent, but on the side by the door. So it seems like the bullets were shot from somewhere outside of the tent. Or it was shot from the opposite end at the door.
Go outside?
And do what?
I want to see the bullet holes on the other side.
Alright, roll.
I noticed this.
Well,
There seems to be the whole. It seems the suspect was shot from outside the tent, or otherwise.
I want to see the holes on the other side. That's what I want to do.
alright, roll perception.
Can I like subtract because I'm drunk or something? Is that how it's gonna be?
Nah.
Doesn't matter. I already did it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say not yet.
It was a 13.
Alright. You actually notice that the holes seem to point inwards, the torn fabric going towards the inside of the tent rather than out.
Okay, so we have to go outside. So the guy was shot outside the tent.
I did follow him.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna roll out. I'm gonna look outside and roll. Oh, and that's a 1.
You think that
That's
the
a
shooter
pretty.
You think that the shooter may have been a Pegasus way up in the clouds.
Wow.
I shake my head a bit and like, that's stupid.
No, you got a natural 1, so that is what you... Did you get a natural 1? No.
I did, but you have to realize, I'm just gonna shake it off and say, huh?
Well, no. No, you rolled a natural 1, so...
You can't
Yeah,
just deny
you
what
can't.
the
You-
DM says.
I'm not denying it. I'm saying it, and then realizing, wait, I'm an idiot. I just made a fool of myself.
Yeah, no.
No, that can't be possible.
That's not how it works.
Yeah, you
That's
got
like
a natural...
saying- That's like
Actually,
saying-
yeah.
Nick?
You
Nick?
did this, and
Okay,
the guy's like,
okay.
"No, I didn't."
Guys, Nick, that is not how it works. You rolled a natural 1, so you actually believe that.
Nick, you should
Hold on.
know by now, having played as many of these games as you have,
I
that when you go
know.
into a new no, going into a new game, you go by the current DM's rules.
You can't...
I know that, but I also know rules, and I'm trying to remember. I think I can use I think you can use a heroic surge or something on that, can't you?
Yeah, you can magic point it, but it's still a natural 1, so it won't change.
Yeah, but I know there's some stuff that
Nick?
changes.
Nick?
I know. I'm
Then why are you
listening to
trying
the
to
rules.
change it?
Because I'm trying.
Do you have a
I
reroll
wasn't-
power?
I was looking at that. That's what I was trying to
I
decide.
don't think you do.
Fine.
This is hilarious.
Because I'm trying to find out if
Hello?
I'm here.
No, I thought my...
Your microphone went out? No.
No,
it
I thought
didn't.
my internet just went out.
No, it didn't. Again. Wow! That's hilarious.
Yeah, you don't...
That's just funny.
You don't have any reroll powers, Nick.
I think the others might and be able to change it, but I don't think they will.
Well, they're not here. Lenneth
Can you
might.
just take it, for Christ's
Yeah,
sake?
come on. Okay.
Because
Fuck.
Okay,
Because I
moving on.
Because I have the highest perception check here.
Yeah,
now
well,
you-
except that you lost, okay?
Look, a natural 1's a natural 1. Just
No,
take
I
it.
know that. I'm only doing this. That makes sense. I'm trying to
I took
have what I
about
think-
50 natural 1's last game.
Yeah.
Take it.
I'm talking about like a guy, like somebody would just just give you like a little slap and saying that's stupid.
Well, other people could
What?
have rolled an assist. And that's what you're thinking of.
Other
But
people
you're
do
trying
not
to
move.
just completely re-roll your move.
I'm not trying. No, I'm not saying it happened. I'm saying I thought it came from up there, but I'm doing some investigation still.
Anyways, moving on. While nickname is
Having a midlife crisis?
No.
pretty much.
Well, I am over 200.
Anyways, so Lenneth just kind of shakes his head at that, and
Yeah.
so you've pretty much
I thought I was the drunk.
you think you've gotten everything from the crime scene, and
Going
now
with that theory, I'm going to do a perception on the sky. 32.
Hey, am I supposed to do a perception since I'm like
you can aid his perception and then maybe slap him across the head and give him what he wants.
all right.
No, I'm looking at the sky now. I'm looking up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can totally
you look up
investigate the sky.
You look up and you do see a few clouds that look mildly suspicious.
They're on to us.
I'm like, okay, have you been drinking from my stash? Okay, am I gonna assist?
Have you seen those clouds?
How does one assist? Just the same?
Yeah, you roll the same thing.
Okay. Oh, fuck.
I'm gonna say that's enough, and you just kind of reach over and smack smack Carapace across the back of the head, knocking the Cole Phelps hat off his head.
Yeah.
Which immediately disappears, since it was part of the disguise.
Trace of, no one saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that completely.
Well, you already know. But, Carapace suddenly realizes that it's a very stupid idea and he's being paranoid. Happy now?
Yeah. Yes. And the funny thing is, in my paranoia, I almost got a nat 20.
Yes. Well,
on that cloud.
Well, Nick, the next time you get a nat 1, just accept it, please.
No, I know that. I was trying to go along with it, but I wasn't trying to deny it. Can we just move on?
Yes. Where are you guys gonna go now, since you've checked out the crime scene?
Well, maybe we can tell them our findings?
Well, okay, let me give you a quick recap.
I look at the notebook that I've been scrawling, writing in.
Doubt!
You know that the body was taken to some pony named Lollipop, and the gun was sent to another pony named Brass Tacks.
I'm going to that pony I saw doing the gun thing.
A third pony, who is believed to be the victim's partner, is also out there somewhere.
Okay, so Nick, you can go and look at the partner. I'll go for the gun, or actually, I'm gonna go for the body and check over the body and find out some more stuff.
Okay, who's gonna go where first, or who's going first?
I will check out. I will talk to the partner.
Alright.
I'll do... Yeah, you can do that, yeah.
Alright, so hold on. Lenneth's going to the body, and Carapace is going to the partner?
Yes.
Alright. Who's gonna go first?
I'll go first.
Alright.
Yeah, you go first.
So, Carapace, you start poking around the camp, asking about the pony who's the latest victim, and you actually get pointed to a Pegasus mare who seems to be sitting on the roof of one of the guard towers at the Four Corners. She does not seem to want to come down.
I come up.
She's on the roof.
Yeah, she's on the roof, dude. You're gonna have to do a little bit.
Yeah.
Climbing!
Is there anyone around?
There does seem to be a pony in the watchtower itself, but as far as you know, he's not looking at you. As for the camp itself, you're in the corner next to the entrance, so you're kind of out in the open right now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna risk trying to fly up.
Alright.
Are there any boxes or anything nearby?
There are a few crates, but one seems
Isn't there a ladder to go up there, though?
Yeah, there's a ladder to go up, but then there's also the roof over the tower. There's no ladder up to that.
It's easier to it's a lot easier to go.
I'm gonna climb up the ladder and I'm gonna go to where I'm under it, so I can talk to her from there. You know what I mean?
Yep. So you're standing next to the guard, who is a kind of military green earth pony with a dirty mane, and
Dirty mane.
he has
I'm Dirty Dan.
He has a sniper rifle in his hooves and is staring out at the plains.
I thought you said it was a mare.
Yeah.
No, we're talking about the guard.
This is the guy in the tower. The mare is still on top, and you can now hear some faint sobbing.
Was she... Excuse me, sir. I look at his name tag, see if he has one.
He does. The name...
17 to find the name tag.
The name... No, I'm just gonna say it's in plain sight, but you can actually see the name Grim Dart printed on the side of his collar on a metal tag.
How are you getting all these names? Are you just guessing the names?
No, I've made them all up.
Like on the spot or what?
No, I made them up in the 2-3 weeks we've had between sessions.
Yeah.
So you know the name of every single horse?
I have made every single NPC in this game, okay?
Mr. Grimdark? Is it?
The pony just gives a light grunt and keeps staring down the rifle.
I'm here looking. I'm looking for the partner of. Okay, did we know the name?
You did not.
Of
the horse that just died.
It was a griffin.
Of the griffin that was slain.
You're listening to her, buddy. And if you don't have anything nice to say, leave her alone, will you? He says all of this without looking away from the scope on his gun.
Nothing but kindness. I wouldn't...
I'll believe that when I see it, Wastelander.
Vault Dweller.
Whatever. Just don't hurt her any more than she already is.
Okay. How do I get up there?
That's up to you. The sobbing actually seems to stop for a little bit, and you can hear some shuffling on the roof. And
I try and take a peek over the side to see what's going up.
You fall and die. I'm joking.
The Pegasus mare, who seems to be a mare with a white coat and kind of dirty yellow mane, looks down at you, her eyes dripping with tears. Yes? What is it?
Ow.
I take it you knew the deceased?
Bridge. That was his name.
Bridge.
He was my
Bridge.
partner.
He deserved better than what he got.
Okay. What was the last thing you heard from me?
I think it was the name.
Ridge.
Yeah, Ridge.
Alright.
I met a homeless man named Rich.
Okay.
Isn't that terrible?
What did you hear me last say?
He deserved to
saying
go
he
out
deserved-
better.
Yeah, he deserved better than that.
He also said,
Her-
"Can you tell me more about him?" or something.
I did, but I
Her
wasn't sure if he heard
sad
that.
look gets a bit angry. No shit. She retreats back onto the roof again. Grimdart
Right.
kind of looks over at you, then
Lol.
back down the rifle.
That's the first time he actually looked away from the gun. That says something.
What? Just talk to Grimdark. Were they involved?
That is not your business.
I'll take that as a yes.
What are you doing here? He
I'm
actually puts the gun down and looks directly at you.
I'm investigating what happened to him. I want to catch this guy.
Oh? And what do you
Yes.
think you're going to be able to do that the NCR and the Applejack Rangers can't figure out themselves?
Well, for one, we know that the shot came from outside the tent.
It did?
Mm-hmm.
He actually looks away and his angry look turns a bit more pensive.
Yeah.
Maybe it
Yes,
was.
and we know that. Okay, what was the gun type you said I found the bullets for?
You didn't find the bullets, you just
Shell.
found the... You just
Casing.
found the impact from the casing.
I thought we found the shell, so we knew what it
No,
was.
the shells were rounded up as well.
I thought you told us what it was.
Yeah, but that was just because people were asking me a bunch of questions. Anyways,
Yes.
yeah. And all of that is what the Rangers already know. What's your point?
Yes. There was also a bit of out of character. He wore NCS stuff, the NCR stuff, right?
He was an NCR trooper, yes.
Yes. We know that.
He actually was dressed as a ranger, so high ranking.
Yeah. We know. We also found a little bit of cloth on the side of the bed, almost as if.
Let me see
He
that.
doesn't. I show it to him.
He takes it in his hoof and looks it over. Gives it a quick sniff. Whew. Where did you say you found this?
It was right near the bed.
Sky. And the Pegasus crawls to the edge of the roof and looks down again. Does this look familiar to you? He asks, holding the cloth up. And she looks at it closely and reaches out to take it. She takes it and feels around with it on her hooves. It kind of does, but at the same time, no. And she also gives it a quick sniff and drops it immediately, Grim catching it as it falls. Oh, God. Horrible. And Grim just looks up. Yeah, that's what I thought. You said you found this on her bed, on Bridget's
Yeah, I did.
bed, but it's reeking of perfume.
Perfume?
Yes.
Huh.
So
We must find someone that has lots of perfume.
was he not alone?
Well, what do you think he wasn't?
Out of character. I'm going by the fact that either he's a secret drag queen,
What?
or he's seeing someone.
He actually brushes a bit of Sky's, the Pegasus's the Pegasi's mane towards you, and you get a whiff of the same kind of smell that you can get from the fabric, only a lot weaker.
Huh.
Same perfume.
Are you the only one in this camp that uses that perfume?
Yes. She's still a bit shaken and not quite inclined to talk.
Hmm.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Unless someone's taken the perfume. I don't know.
Yeah. Ugh. I really don't want. Wow. I keep thinking of things. I'm like, no, that would be a dick. Nope, still a dick.
God.
Aren't you a dick in the story, anyways?
Yeah, you kind of are, Nick.
Well, I kind of am, but
Play your character, okay? Don't
No, I
play
am,
It's
yourself.
hard to be a dick when people are dead and
But
people
he's
are
also
crying.
smart enough to know when to.
Be
Want to
serious.
not be a dick.
Yeah.
No.
The perfume seems.
Where were you on the night of?
Does anyone else have access to your perfume?
Grimdart actually speaks up at this. Well, the tents aren't exactly secure. It's entirely possible that someone snuck in.
Why would someone steal someone's perfume? Is questionable.
To put the blame on someone. Voice in my head.
Exactly.
So we're getting.
Do you have anyone who has a grudge against you?
Was that directed at Grim
Both.
or
Both,
No.
per se.
they both shake their heads. No grudges here, but we did have a new recruit come in a few weeks ago. About the same time that Bridge and Sky High here, he nods at the Pegasus, got back from a patrol. Bridge had a pretty important, or a pretty valuable artifact on him, but he refused to sell it. No idea why. But with those raiders in the camp, I wouldn't be surprised if they took it.
I'd be more inclined to check this new person.
Alright. I never got a good look at his face, but his name was Golden Eyes.
Oh my god. Not gonna say shit.
God damn it, I want to make a pun, but it doesn't make sense.
Go make a pun! Make it funny. We had enough arguing. We need funny again.
You're a man with the golden eye. Perhaps this golden eye is the one with the golden gun. Well, not a pun, but a really bad joke.
That's pun.
They both kind of look at you quizzically. The gun was golden?
Look, it was. I was trying to.
You tried, but you failed.
Yeah.
Look, I was just trying.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
It's just
I know.
They don't.
I know they don't. That's just Crimson like tugging his wood. Yeah. So.
Anyways.
You seem like you can see a lot from up here.
Hmm.
Do you know?
Hmm?
Do you know where this golden eye could be?
Like I said, I never saw his face, so I can't exactly recognize him on sight.
What about went up?
Well,
Hmm?
you could just ask around.
I don't remember her name. What was her name again?
Sky High.
What about Sky?
Uh, Sky shakes her head, but then immediately holds up a hoof upside down. Oh, I did see. I didn't see his face, but I did see what his actual body looked like. He had a bunch of. What was it? It looked like they were rings painted onto his hooves.
Interesting. We don't. We should. That will help. Thank you.
Anything, anything to get the awful
Whoever did it.
pony to justice.
Exactly. Oh, and just just as a sign of trust, I'm gonna leave the cloth with sign of trust. You can take the cloth. We don't need anyone putting the blame on
Hmm.
Sky.
Grim reluctantly puts the cloth into his saddlebags on the floor. Alright. Hey, you get this, asshole. Alright?
Alright.
I'll back you
I
up.
go down and start to look around.
Alright. And flip back to Lenneth. Where were you going again?
To the body.
Alright. So you start asking around about the pony named Lollipop, and you slowly get pointed back towards the main tent, only off to one side there's a med bay, and there's several ponies who are in beds with various casts and bandages, and one tall, almost slender old mare is walking between the beds, checking up on everyone.
Okay. Can I go talk to that one?
Uh,
Alive?
What?
Hello.
Yeah. What did you say?
I just said hello.
Yeah, you said, can I go talk to that one, and then something else.
Well, tall horse. I just want to.
Oh, okay. Yes, you can.
How's it going?
She stops, almost losing the balance of the tray on her head. Oh, oh, hello.
Yes, I'm a dragon.
Please tell me you aren't injured too. I'm kind of at full capacity here.
Oh no, I'm looking for a dead person. That's not. I'm not.
Oh,
hurt.
you're here for bridge?
Yes.
Yes, well, he's at the back. I'm about to attend to that in a minute.
Can I check him out with you, or is that too much to ask?
I suppose you can. Just try not to get in my way too much.
Of course. I don't know why I'm sober now. I say that to myself very silently. So can I actually look at all these wounded ponies? I kind of want to see who's. Well, because she's busy right now, but I'm waiting for while I'm waiting for her to finish up doing whatever she's doing, I want to look at these other horses.
All right. The patients in the area seem to be rather quiet, just watching the mare walking around, and she stops at every single one of them and gives them a light kiss on the forehead after attending to them, and
Cute.
that makes them all smile. And as they watch her leaving, they all start humming softly, which actually gets a smile out of her.
Sounds creepy.
But that disappears as she walks towards the back of the room.
Okay, so I'm gonna come with her.
You head into the back where a curtained off section blocks the view of Bridges' dead body from the other patients.
Alright. I'll wait for her to lead.
Alright. Let me see. 3 shots to the side of the head. Entry wounds at the back. Not even the decency to shoot from the front. I'm sorry, it's just a little upsetting. She looks at you after she realizes she's been saying this out loud.
It is a cowardly thing to shoot someone with their back turned. And that's basically all I'd say. Can I observe the body? Without
Yes, you can. Yeah. Go ahead and roll.
Perception, I'm guessing, or
yes, unless there's something else. Actually, no. Roll for healing, since you're pretty much doing an autopsy.
Okay, well, it's the same as...
Alright. Still.
Okay. I did
Meanwhile,
11.
distant sirens. Alright.
They're on to us!
Run for it! No,
I thought you buried the body!
So, you lean in to check, and you can see that the bullet has actually gone very cleanly through Bridges' head.
So the weapon must have been an accurate weapon and a powerful one, too. It couldn't have been just a handgun, could it?
Yes, but there's still the gun that was left behind.
Red herring.
It could have been someone else, or his, or something, because it's like... well, I guess handguns could go cleanly through if they were powerful enough. Yeah. But since it's his head's not since his head is still on his shoulders, I'm very sure it's not like a shotgun or something else.
Yeah.
It's like a bigger caliber weapon. It could have. It could be either a 22 or. Well, it can't be higher than that, or it'd be too much.
I am so glad you actually know your guns, because I don't. Anyways, as you're doing your own look over, Lollipop, the nurse, actually walks behind Bridges' head and puts some pieces of fabric around the holes on the head.
Okay.
And you watch as the fabric begins to glow and a ghostly form of a griffin kind of rolls off of the body and onto the floor.
What the fuck?
What? And the ghost, a perfect replica of Bridge down to the bullet holes in his head, actually gets up and looks around until his eyes fall on his body. Oh. Fuck.
Oh?
Well, fuck. And Lollipop actually puts a hoof onto Bridge's body. Bridge, please, listen. We're trying to find out what exactly happened. Could you give us some answers or something? And Bridge just kind of looks around and then at you. And you now need to try and persuade Bridge yourself.
Me?
Yeah. So
Oh my god, persuasion.
So first,
yes, the guy who's good at persuasion is not there.
So say what you want to say to try and get him to actually think clearly enough, and then.
All right, let me think. I didn't get to meet his partner, but I could still use that as incentive.
Yeah, you do know that there is a partner. You just don't know what she looks like or what her name is.
Yeah, I could just say, you know, your partner must be really, not worried. Well, just like sad. Your partner must be really sad, and knowing who had done this would probably put them to rest, or at least relieve some pain from them. What do you say to helping me out with this investigation?
Alright, roll perception. Or roll persuasion. You just did.
Ghost. Ghost detectives.
I keep getting a freaking 11.
Alright.
Is that a dragon?
But you do get a slight bonus, because that wasn't half bad, actually. He looks down at his body again and gives a heavy sigh. I can't remember, but you're right. I have to do something to try and ease Sky's suffering. I remember
The 5th of December.
I ain't afraid of no ghost.
I was in my tent looking over some treasure I had found before, and I heard the shots, and oh god, and then I fell down, and as I was blacking out there was something when I was blacking out. What was it? And he's actually, the image is shaking and becoming somewhat blurry, and roll persuasion again to try and coax that to try and help him remember that last detail. Well, after giving me something to say.
Think hard. We're having a bad connection.
I'm hoping
no,
that was
don't
that.
say, not saying that.
Okay.
Not saying that. Let me think. Come on. Let me think.
Let me think.
I just need one little detail that can lead me to this guy. All I need. I don't care what it is. It's like, give me one small detail that you caught, something like that. I don't know.
Was go ahead and roll.
Oh, that's better.
Ooh, please tell me, man. And
Please.
your talking does seem to stabilize him a bit more, and he takes his claws away from his head and goes, "The pendant."
A pendant?
Ah, he took the pendant. He took the pendant. Son of a bitch!
Who took the pendant?
The pony unicorn.
Unicorn.
He was... He had a... Hold on. Describe Boulevard... Describe Lenneth to me. He's kind of a blackish dragon or something?
Blue.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. He was... obsessed with bits and pre-war money and anything golden.
Oh.
I'm sorry. That's all I can remember. And at this point, Lollipop actually stretches a hoof out to the ghost itself. Don't worry. We'll do whatever we can to solve this. Now I think it's time you rest. Yes, rest. Rest sounds good. Hey, Dragon.
What up? Sorry, I mean, what is it?
Can you tell my girl... Can you tell Sky I'm sorry?
Will do.
He gives a small smile and then fades away.
I'm gonna just wipe a tear away now. I got something stuck in my eye. That's all.
Lollipop.
I am not a unicorn.
Lollipop actually wipes away some tears of her own. That's fine. I think I do too. And she takes the cloth off of Bridge's head, throws it into a trash can, and then pulls the sheet all the way over Bridge.
Damn liquid courage.
Hey, Lollipop. So how did you do that?
Oh, it's enchanted. It's an old cloth. It used to be a zebra tradition, actually. We picked it up during the war, and nobody really liked using it, but now, with everyone dying so much, it's the closest thing we can get to a proper memory orb.
Pretty good.
Yeah. And
How long are we gonna go?
as she's talking, she actually takes a lollipop out of a drawer and places it on top of the sheet in the center of Bridge's chest.
Oh.
That explains the name.
Lollipop, lollipop.
That is actually what the people in the beds were humming.
Oh my god! That's even more creepy! Fuck! I was just thinking like, okay, that's weird, but...
And now you know the reason, and I've already made a creepy character. Yay!
Okay, well,
So,
thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Lollipop. This was a lot of help.
anything to get this thing solved. And she turns away and walks back to take care of the other patients who are still humming, but they have a very sad note to it now.
I'm just gonna like walk out now.
You leave the tent just as Carapace is coming down from the guard tower not too far away.
Yo, Crimson! What up, my brother?
God.
But anyways, hey, Crimson.
Yes. Yes?
So I found out some stuff. How was your, investigation?
Nick?
I think he's doing something.
Yeah, I can hear people talking in the background, so... We can still kind of hear you.
Kinda, sorta.
Not
Sorta,
very well,
kinda.
though. Not very well, though.
I'm closing the door.
Oh, okay.
See?
Alright. Bit of an echo.
I have my other groups coming soon, and I was just getting ready. I was just coming down.
Okay. There's a bit of an echo now, but...
Okay, where did we leave off? They're not here yet, so I still got a little bit of time.
I can kinda not hear you, kinda not.
Yeah, you're a bit distant now.
Sorry, I said I still got time.
Alright.
Still have time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we gotta wrap this up somewhat soon. Alright, so you two
Looking
have...
for a golden eye.
So you two have met up now,
Indeed.
and I'm guessing you're gonna tell each other what you found?
Exactly.
Could you
And
tell
look
me?
for Mr. Goldeneye. Seems he's the smoking gun in this case.
Well, I found out that whoever we're looking for is greedy. A greedy bastard. He likes, lots of stuff and stuff.
So basically we're looking for you.
Shut up. You're not a character here.
Everyone is a suspect. Sorry.
Well, technically, I'm probably get to it clear. Was it this guy?
Any-
Actually, I make a good detective. Can I just go? Was this the face of the man you saw change?
And freak everyone out.
Oh, shut up! It's not like you haven't. I know this form is ugly looking, but deal with it.
Alright. Recordings reset. We still have everything, don't worry.
Oh my god, nothing. Continue.
But, so Nick has told you his part, and you've told him yours?
Yes.
So, now your goal is to find the guy. Or girl.
So, we're gonna have to go around and ask people.
Yep.
Uh,
Yeah, I'm gonna
about-
say... Actually, hold on. Oh. Well then. As you two are walking out of the tent, you actually see someone walk by. Actually, roll perception. You look out among the crowd of ponies walking
25.
around. Catch
Fuck!
the faggot! Really? Alright.
Yes.
Alright. So, Carapace, you actually spot a pony walking around who has the same ring markings on his hooves as Grimdart had described to you.
You mean, it was the girl.
No. Oh, yeah. Okay, Sky High. So yeah, you see a pony who has the same rings around his legs as Skyhide had described.
Go get him, boy.
Mr. GoldenEye, I presume?
We have to go up to him.
Yeah.
Well, I am.
He
Yeah,
is.
just saying
He
it
is
out.
in a crowd.
He's
I-
in the
I
crowd. You
know.
can just say it out loud and no one will look. He probably won't because, like, why would, right after a murder. Usually murderers don't look when their name is being told or called when,
Well, they could. They're like, what?
He actually stops and slowly turns to look at you. And he has a, you can actually kind of see that his fur is a more scaly pattern, and his eyes are narrow slits of a golden color. Yes.
Yeah, the pony I'm looking for.
He immediately kicks a bunch of sand in your face and runs towards the nearest exit.
That sounds like what I would do.
Well,
So
I'm going back at Crimson's.
What?
Run after him? I don't think he
Yes.
did it to me.
Can I signal, Grim somehow?
Who?
Grim.
How are you gonna signal him?
I'm just kind of pointing at. I found he's up there. He can see the whole camp, right?
Grim is looking out at the wasteland, but Golden Eyes does seem to be running in the same direction that Grim's tower is. So
Why is he running towards the tower? Sky, run!
Well, no, he's running out the gate next to the tower.
I'm gonna try and signal Grim to, like, shoot him in the foot or something.
Alright, how are you gonna do that? Because Grim is looking away from the camp.
Okay, is there any NCR in the camp that can help us at the moment?
Yeah, there's this whole crowd.
Yeah, can we just be like, hey, that guy is a douchebag.
Go ahead.
That man's a murderer!
That guy's a douchebag!
The NCR all turn to look at the dragon who's shouting profanities and just look at him questioningly while Golden Eyes is still running.
No, I point. Didn't you hear me? Point. That man's a murderer!
Oh, a few of them actually hear Crimson, and Grimdart up in his tower looks and sees Golden Eyes running away. Nick, I want you to roll a 1d100. Hello?
I am. 82.
Alright. Grim immediately takes his gun and lines up a shot for Golden Eyes, and
Golden Eyes.
you hear this very loud bang as his sniper rifle fires, putting a nice, neat hole right in Golden Eye's back leg, and he falls to the ground screaming in pain a few meters outside, or a few yards outside the camp.
Okay, so let's go catch up with his writhing body, which is not dead yet, but still in pain.
Well, that was easy enough.
Yeah. Let's go.
Fuck!
Hey, he curses more than me!
He's actually clutching his leg.
How?
In pain with his front hooves.
Okay.
He's like just curled up in the fetal position.
Fetal position.
Shot hoof.
Hey, where were you on?
We already
Truth, doubt, lie.
know he did it. He ran away as soon as we.
Why did you deny arrest, bruh?
Why the fuck do you care? You're not one of the Rangers. I didn't do anything to you.
Well, let's say Mr. Person in the guardhouse not too happy with you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, he can go screw himself. I don't give a fuck what you care.
Would you want, unless you want the next bullet to your skull?
They're probably already aiming for his skull and waiting for him to move.
Oh yeah, if you look back,
He's just.
Grim.
Okay, how about can I intimidate? Be like the next move you make, they're just waiting for you to give them a reason to shoot you right now. So I would stop, pissing them off.
All right. Roll intimidate with a +5 bonus.
Okay. I don't have to intimidate. What?
It's persuasion. Yeah. But you're doing it to intimidate, not persuade.
Yeah, I know. You're right. +5. Hashtag.
Say what again? Alright. Hold on, what is that?
It's an 18. What the fudge?
A 7, a 6, and a 5. Alright. He doesn't give you much attention, but he looks behind you and sees Grim Dart with this look of pure concentration, aiming the rifle right at him, and Sky High on the roof, her wings open like she's ready to fly.
I'm gonna demonstrate. I suggest you.
All the odds are out against him, really. So.
Oh, 31. I say in a menacing tone. I suggest.
Nick!
I said that beforehand.
No, you say what you're gonna do, then you roll. I don't even know what you're rolling for. When?
I did. Just now, before I roll.
Okay.
I didn't hear it either.
Yeah, I didn't.
It must have got cut out.
Alright. What did you say?
I did say it.
Alright, fine.
I suggest you talk now.
Fuck you. And he spits at your face, which doesn't quite make it and just weakly hits the ground a few inches away from his head.
LOL! He should just accidentally spit on himself.
But he's still in pain on the ground, and he is not going anywhere anytime soon.
Tell us why you did it. Why did you do it?
I pull a knife out.
Oh my god, Nick. This is my son! No, I'm joking.
He looks at the blade and slowly starts considering. Fine. What the fuck do you want to know?
Do you know, Bridge? Yeah, Bridge. Do you know Bridge?
What is your relationship with this bridge?
With this bridge!
I don't give a fuck about him. He was just another mark.
I stick the knife in the wound.
Ah!
Oh my god.
Fuck! Ah!
I'm like, Jesus Christ, Nick!
I don't know! He was just a mark! I just wanted the treasure!
So you shot him without thinking Because
So
you
you
are
shut.
an idiot.
He always had that thing on him. How the fuck else was I supposed to get it without killing him?
Sneaking? Man, this is a horrible greed boy.
You're not a very good thief, are you?
Fuck you.
I twist it.
And he is howling in pain.
I'm guessing everyone's watching by now, so it's like...
Yeah,
Okay.
the rangers are all standing at the gate, watching you. Grim and...
Yeah, the snowy stable!
more like blood-soaked stable, but...
Anyways,
Yeah.
we're really making a example here. Okay, so you're not denying you killed him, and you basically said you did. What do we do now? What do we do? Oh, do you have the pendant on you, or the whatever it is?
No. Can't have that. Can't have that. I need that.
Yes, I can have that.
I need it for Dad.
Dad. Okay.
Fucking piece of shit.
I look at Nick, I'm like, I don't know. I don't do insane. Unless I'm drunk.
And where is this Dad?
He actually looks right at you. You don't fucking know who I am, do you?
And you don't know who I am.
And
So we all don't know who each other are. Let's introduce each other. How about that?
alright then. Fine. And just then, his hooves turn into claws as he grabs the knife and yanks it out, throwing it to one side.
So we get a shot here. Someone shoot him.
And as you're watching, he slowly morphs into this big, well, not big, but slightly taller than Carapace dragon with gleaming jet black scales and golden spines.
My people!
Changeling?
Look at me!
Some shots here!
Look at me! I am a child of greed.
Okay.
A changeling? Oh. How my kind has fallen.
Changeling. Those stupid, crunchy insects are good dinner, but not good thieves. No. I am a dragon, and I am one of the children of greed, here with the Sacrileague to destroy everything you hold dear.
I'm very surprised no one has started shooting yet.
If you look back, Grim and Sky High are actually stunned by this sudden transformation.
Ah!
No, just like paralyzed.
No, I'm like, ah!
Oh.
No,
I'm like, he's bigger than me.
And I'm just not giving a shit here.
Yeah, you're forced not to change though, which sucks. But you know, so we're just gonna stand here staring at a giant dragon.
I try to signal Grim to shoot.
Grim is still paralyzed with fear right now. Also, roll perception real quick.
Okay.
Either one of you. It can be both.
34.
Alright, and...
Oh, wait. 29.
Wait.
Wait, why 29? Oh, you got the roll. What the fuck? You can both see around the dragon's thick neck, which is now being stretched a little tight, the necklace that Bridge had described, a silver chained pendant with a green gem in the middle.
That's exactly what we need!
Yeah, it's a bit out of your reach right now, though.
It's on his neck! We'll just have to cut his neck off, that's all.
Alright. Can't use pony kinesis because I'm looking at the next pony.
So are we in combat already?
You are not in combat right now. Right now, you're just being stared down by this big dragon.
This would have been so much better if we had more teams, or if we had more than just us two. Though we do have a bunch of rangers, but they're pussies, so...
They're pretty scared right now.
The best thing to do right now, I think, is to drive him away from the camp. What do you think, Crimson?
Nick, you there?
I promised I would bring this bastard to justice.
Oh.
Technically, you both did.
Yeah, I guess I did. Yeah, I did say that. Let's do that. Let's do it. Alright. Fuck it. Let's just kill it and then bring its head on a spike and show it off to everyone.
Do me a favor and both of you roll persuasion.
Oh, that's my good stuff. Roll.
Yeah.
30.
Do you want to magic point your roll?
Yes!
Okay. So that goes from a 7 to a 17. And you also get a +5 for this because of your dragon heart.
Yeah.
So you both take up ready positions. Carapace pulling out a bunch of his knives and holding them in his teeth. And
I'm quite a wizard with my knives.
Lenneth pulling out his hunting knife, but looking a little afraid of what's going to happen.
I'm gonna
Me, I was
die.
like, what, bitch?
And back at the guard tower, Grimdart sees you two readying to fight this big monster, and he
jump headfirst into fucking danger.
And he quickly readies his rifle again and takes careful aim and pops a bullet right in the dragon's eye.
Ow! Can we get some shooting from everyone?
And he kind of starts stomping around. And
he looks like a pouty child. I want dinner! I don't want to go to bed!
And
stomping around.
You see an opportunity, and you can use one combat talent right now for no energy cost.
Well, I'm gonna use...
Well, you can use... Okay, imagine it's like you're taking a turn right now. Either of you can do an attack right now, and that means you can
Okay,
do a standard
can
and a
I
minor.
do what my fast strike would be, or will that take out the once per battle thing?
So I could use Flame Tongue,
Hold on. What is it, Nick?
because it doesn't use... We're not using points.
You can use Flame Tongue and then one of the actions attached to it.
Cut it short, sir.
What's the move, Nick?
Fast strike for my weapon.
Control F. Fast. Yes. Alright, so Nick, roll a 2d10. Bolivar,
17.
what are you doing?
Can I use Flame Tongue?
Yes. What move from Flame Tongue are you using?
Cremate?
Okay, roll a 4d8.
They're here, so I'm gonna stop.
Oh, come on, we're almost done.
Okay.
Okay, well, actually, yeah, you did roll, so... Alright, well, see you later, Nick. The recorded version will be available to you once it's done.
Oh.
Alright. Cool.
So,
See ya.
it's just you and me
And
now.
I'll see what I actually did.
Yeah. So, Lenneth, roll a 48.
I did.
Dang. An 8, a 1, a 3, and an 8. Alright?
Swag.
So, you both charge at the stunned dragon, and Nick
37.
Nick throws a few of his knives up the dragon, stabbing into the soft underbelly, climbs up and cuts at its throat. You then breathe your flame tongue into your hands, lunge up the knives that Nick had thrown up, stab it into the cut that Nick had made, and turn Flame Tongue into this huge ball of fire that burns the dragon from the inside out.
That's intense.
Good. That's what I was hoping for. And the dragon, screaming in pain, quickly turns into a very large pile of ash, and you two fall down into the ash and kind of poke your heads back out. When you do, Lenneth, you actually have the pendant on your head now.
Swag. Okay, so I will take that and put it in my bag, but I will give it back, of course. Of course I will.
Yep. So, there's a very loud cheer from the rangers at the gate, who then come rushing out to pick you and Nickname out, and they carry you back into the tent, kind of tossing you up, cheering.
Alright.
And
Bloody, snowy stable, hooray!
yeah, I think I could have could have suggested a better name, but oh well.
I think it's perfect now.
And as you're being paraded back into the camp, you actually see up in the guard post, Sky High is actually flying and cheering for you, tears in her eyes, and Grimdart is kind of slouched on the edge of the guard tower, looking very happy with you. He's actually legitimately smiling, unlike when he was talking with Nick.
Hooray! I did a big good thing. I am hero!
And you actually get set back down, and Candy Apple and Pinpoint actually come out. Well, that was certainly impressive.
Parties must be had. It wasn't too much work.
I don't know. Solving a murder and exposing one of the Sacrilege raiders? It's pretty impressive.
And then killing him, yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
and
you.
killing him.
Thanks. And like, I'm gonna look at Candy Apple. Wink.
Candy Apple's smile kind of drops for a second, and she rolls her eyes up. She's impressed with you, but not that impressed. Pinpoint, however, comes running up and takes the pendant from you, awing at it. Oh my
Hey, you
god!
can't.
Do you
You
realize
can't
what
just-
you just found?
What did I just find?
This is an old world relic. I was wondering where Bridge had gotten it, but now that I can actually take a look at it, this is from one of the old settlements up in the mountains.
Well, it doesn't belong to me or you, so I have to get it back.
Yeah, but if you can go to where Bridge got this, you might be able to find more stuff like this. Oh,
Really?
imagine all the old world knowledge that could be up there. Oh, and he kind of swoons at the thought.
Okay. I'm just like, okay.
He's basically nerding out Twilight style.
Okay. I'm just like, it's golden and shiny, and then I'm thinking, but if there's more, maybe some good stuff.
And you kind of... Well, I'm assuming you take the pendant back now that you got that. Alright, so you take it back, and
I snatch it out of his hand. No!
Pinpoint kind of goes, I think I have a pre-war book that I could give you about this. Let me get back to you later, and oh my god, oh my Celestia, this is so great. And he kind of bounces on his hooves and runs back into the main barracks.
Okay. I was gonna be like, meet me at my tent later then, I guess. Okay. Just walk away. So it's everyone like, just like, having a good time around us while we're doing this, or are they just like waiting for us to say something?
The crowd is kind of cheering, but it's moved on from the entranceway to the mess hall, leaving you behind.
Oh wow, so okay.
Well, they're just happy that their friend has been avenged.
Are we gonna drink? I should go have fun with them. Oh wait, am I gonna? Is there anything else that you need, pretty woman?
Candy Apple kind of blushes at that and shakes her head. No, I think I'm good, but she looks down at the pendant. You might want to take that back to Sky.
Of course, that's actually what I was gonna do first.
And she nods and turns back to the main barracks and heads inside.
So I look at the pendant, and I'm like, this is gonna be really difficult.
As you're looking at the pendant, you also see something shimmer inside of it, but it disappears after a few seconds and becomes a normal pendant again.
Okay, that's weird. Alright, so let's go find Sky then.
Sky has actually touched down at the guard tower, and Grimdart is climbing down the ladder nearby.
Okay, so I just need to walk up to them.
Yep.
Hey guys. I killed that guy. Hooray! Actually, okay, so just to be like, so this is this belongs to you, and I tell Sky.
Sky nods and floats over, taking the pendant in her hooves. And
I kind of look like this with dismay, just like kind of like, yeah, so pretty.
She looks at it for a few seconds and kind of leans in to give it a quick kiss and puts it back around her neck. Thank you so much. I really do owe you both, all four of you, a lot.
It was nothing. It was just kind of just something we do usually, helping ponies.
She throws her arms around you in a hug.
Okay. Uncomfortable.
And
I'm gonna give a hug back. Why not? Be like, pat her back, like, okay, thank you, yeah.
she lets go after a bit, still smiling and crying a bit, before floating back to Grimdart, and they head off back to the tents.
Oh. Okay, bye guys. Now, that's probably the end, right?
Well, since there's only one of us left, or one of you left, I think it would probably be a good idea to end it there.
Yeah.
But welcome to level 2.
Oh, level 2. Level up. I dinged.
The whole party dinged.
Okay, so let me just
So
put level 2.
Yeah, so over the week we can actually discuss the level and figure out what you guys are gonna decide to receive from that. But congratulations, welcome to level 2, and I think we'll end it there. Good night, every pony.
Thanks for listening in.